The seat, also known as a saddle, pivotal style, so I can bolt it onto a seat post. And the seat post by Stranger Bikes. I was thinking, I really do hope that this is the right size seat post for the frame of the bike. It is known as a stealth seat post. The thread is on the side instead of directly down a hole in the middle. Interesting idea there for weight reduction. It is quite a bit lengthier to the stock seat post and seat combo that you see here. By saying stock, I really should remind you that stock just means what parts come with a full bike. So I've clamped the seat onto the seat post. This is a sturdy build of seat which looks much cleaner. I like the design so far. All it takes is an Allen key, also known as a hex key, but putting it in with the short end, nope, doesn't reach in. So I'll just use the long end and did it up by hand for now. I'm trying to figure out which hand to do what with, and then I noticed there was a can of, well, Monster in the way of the shot when recording this. Just trying to fight my OCDs with movement and trying to just figure out the best way or angle to start loosening the seat tube bolt. I'm doing this carefully because I don't want to wear anything off. Wearing the seat clamp bolt off, or even the nut on the other side, would be tragic, because I think it is quite difficult to find them. Find replacements for them. So just carefully loosen it. Yep, that's loose enough to remove. If I wiggle it side to side, it will eventually come up. And there it goes. Just a quick look around the mould of that. I'll compare them, the old and the new, later in this video. And an update on the brake lever. That modification that I did. I've barely ridden or rode this bike, and the glue hasn't stuck very well. Most probably something to do with the angle. It's awkward, but yeah, it's just jiggling around in there. I kept pulling the lever and letting it tap, just for those of you that might like the sound. I took a step back from showing you the lever thing, and I felt really weird about this. It just looked so different. So to compare the stock combo of seat post and seat to the new two parts, Weight wise, I couldn't really feel it, and sometimes the new feels a lot heavier than the old. Trying it, like testing it out with different hands, and yeah, the new stuff is quite a bit heavier. So let's get this in. I did get a bit like OCD-ish. I'm finding out like bits of metal dust and paint dust. Please bear with my OCDs in this form. I do tend to take a long time to do things because of movement compulsions, but that's just my own issue. Whenever I do get round to doing things, I do them to the best of my ability. Like setting bikes up. As much as it takes me shitloads of time, I do eventually get it sorted so things are the best they can be. The best they can be. Remember the 80s style of bike known as old school, when people used to ride with their seat higher than the position it is in this video right now? Before I worm it in. Yep, found more dust. That was an easy distraction to me. Not all bike builders have this mental process thing as I do. I am one of the rarer people that, well, hopefully, you know. It just takes me ages to do things. I was carefully twisting it, trying to work it into the seat tube of the frame, because I didn't want it scratching off the outside of the seat post. So the frame was obviously cutting into it. I had to loosen it a bit more with the Allen key, and I just left it in the bolt. And I did move the Allen key a few seconds ago, like tighten it then loosen it, because I felt a weird clunk, as if something had broke on the thread of the bolt going into the nut on the other side of the frame, how it is clamped. And right here, looking down at the nose of the seat, just checking it was straight enough, and carefully tighten it. Most other people would simply just set a bike up and then go out riding, but I can't afford to mess anything up. Like, I can't afford to break anything. And once it was tightened enough by hand, I get some more leverage going on. By the way, while I'm still playing this video, doing this voiceover, I might as well mention my trousers. Yeah, they're filthy. I'll get my washing done soon enough. These are just like old manky trousers or pants or jeans. whatever you want to call them. But I'm not going out anyway. I don't need to look really nice for anybody. They are my work pants, basically. Protect my good clothes from... whatever. So, yep, all sorted for now.